Ready. Fight.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to another episode comparing my Fenty Beauty and HUDA Beauty setting sprays, one on one side and the other, as well as I'm gonna go ahead and check out this ILIA shadow stick. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna hold y'all, it's terrible. I have oily eyelids, y'all, and I just assumed I can use this on the naked eye. I guess I need to put like primer and powder down first because it was not working and I was not happy about it. I used like 3 or 4 different coats and still ended up using my Fashion Fair Top Gold to kind of try to set it, but again, that still didn't work. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my face moisturizer and eye moisturizer, primer using Danessa Myricks, as well as the ILIA and the just all the normal things, as well as I'm opening up this new Dior Backstage 6.5. This neutral. This is in the new formula. Now, I will be making a little short comparing this new formula versus the old formulas I have. Now, I am, of course, wearing this today, and I can say, as far as the comparison between the two, I would say the formulas are about the same. Of course, I'll go into shade detail and all that in the next short, so you guys can take a look at that for more details. With that being said, it does apply smoothly onto the face, and if I might say so myself, but I think that this 6.5 is just a tad bit darker than the older formula, and I wonder if I try the 6 neutral in the new formula, if it'll be an even better shade. But you know how I do with my concealers and powders, I go ahead and, you know, make that color correction. Now, when you first see it, so you guys know, foundation takes a minute to set, so it looks a little bit lighter, but once it sets out, it blends in seamlessly. Now, right after I finish applying my foundation, I do go ahead and go in with my Vanity concealer as well as my NARS, just to lighten up just a tad bit. I wish I used a little bit more of my NARS. I am going ahead and going to use my HUDA Beauty in like the purple powder and the Jacqueline's Cosmetics in the dark shade. Now, as far as the one size go, I normally use my Marigold, but for this look, I went ahead and used a different shade. As y'all know, I have tons of the one size powders. I went ahead and used the Rich Peach, followed with the setting sprays. You saw I put one on one side and one on the other. You can just pay attention to my watch to see which is being applied to which side. After setting my face with the spray, I then followed up with my Charlotte Tilbury spray, and then as you saw, I'm using my Fashion Fair, and I'm loving this Fashion Fair highlighter. It is gorgeous, y'all. I can't say enough good things about this formulation. It looks so nice on the cheeks, and you gotta get it. Fashion Fair is it. As you just saw, I did go back in and try to do another coat of this ILIA eyeshadow, and then it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. I did use for my lips the Motd, I believe is how you say her name, the brown. Then I top with the Glossier Balm. Now, I do take a couple hours, and then I come back and give an update. So this is what I'm looking like after a few hours. All right, y'all, so this is me about 8 to 9 hours after putting on my makeup. This is basically a full day's wear. I believe this could go for probably another 5 to 8 hours, actually. It is looking really good. And I think that, again, the wear looks really nice. Ignore my eyeshadow stick. That ILIA eyeshadow stick is terrible. Moves everywhere. I was checking under my eye. I was looking at the creases. Then I take the tissue to wipe the sides, because sometimes you don't always have the oily blotting papers. So I just wanted to use some tissue because sometimes I'm in the bathroom and that's what I'm able to grab. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and just give a look-see to see how I'm feeling about this look. And overall, I think both sides really wore well. Now we can look at the tissue paper and see which one wore the best. And honestly, I think the Fenty wore the best, the less product pickup, but HUDA did really well. It's like good too, you know? Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Toodles. Bye.